First of all, in today's panel, I try to share the experience of my government in two main directions. One is the way that we are promoting our country. Before I was minister, I was state secretary responsible for foreign direct investments in my country, and I try to share with my colleagues the way that we are trying to, let's say, promote our strongest point as the economy. So Romania actually, it's the fastest growing economy in the European Union, not just in 2016, but also in 2017. And in the third quarter of 2017, we are the fastest growing economy in the world. So there are some things, of course, that our government is doing in order to increase our GDP. And I believe that the way that we are successful to deliver this also to foreign direct investors, from the fact that we are offering them one point of contact through Invest Romania since they are arriving to the country, and doesn't matter if you're talking about a big project or a small project, we have this institution which is taking close care of all investors. We are helping them with the legal issues, we are helping them, directing them to the right places. When it's big investment, we are taking care so they meet the other ministers or the prime minister. When they need our help with the local authorities, we are there. So this is one thing. The other is trying to promote those areas in which we are very competitive, like IT and manufacturing, and also the fact that we have different kind of state aids for companies who wants to invest in Romania. So this is the way that I try to share with them the way that we are presenting our country. And just since the beginning of this year, we achieved to bring through Invest Romania, not talking about, let's say, the free market, over 83 projects with a value of 1.5 billion euros and creating more than 12,000 new jobs. So this is one thing. And the other, it's the fact that I'm running the largest program for financing startups in the world. In 2017, the Romanian government financed around 10,000 new companies in our country, and it's really became one of, let's say, the most important programs in our country, and especially for young people. And we really created certain advantages for those who are young graduates, because, of course, being part of the European Union, you know, after they finish university or high school and the government invested in them 12 years or 15 years in their education, sometimes they are leaving and they prefer to go into work out of the country. So we tried also through this program to keep our talents in our country. This year, 20,000 companies applied. We financed 10,000. And what is important is the fact that we created over 21,000 jobs, and more than 70,000 out of them are occupied by young entrepreneurs, young graduates, which graduated high school or university after 2012. So this was really a huge impact for young people. So those are, let's say, the main two things which I talked about in the panel today. Of course, the WTO is playing a very, very important role when we are talking about multilateralism in global trade. And I believe, together with my colleagues from the European Union, that this is the right way to follow. And I can tell you that before we arrived to Buenos Aires, we had this meeting in Brussels with all the ministers from trade, and we were very under the same umbrella. We were very united in order to support the WTO, facing a not very easy situation right now. So we really believe that multilateralism is the best way for correct and sustainable global growth. And we will continue to support the WTA and Mr. Roberto Azevedo in his really challenge and his great things that he's doing. Fortunately, we have this new technology. We have e-commerce, we have more and more companies which are helping, let's say, the global trade. And one of the main priorities for me, it's really helping small and medium-sized companies and let's say, independent entrepreneurs to be part of the global trade system. And this is why I'm here, and this is why we're trying to create better and better conditions from them. And I think that the technology, although some nations, some countries, they are more for bilateral, let's say, agreements or plurilateral, the technology is really helping us, including also the small and medium-sized companies and small entrepreneurs in the global trade system. And this is really a huge priority for the future.